it's Simplicity, and welcome back to part 71, I think it is, of the Not So Barely Challenge. So, in the last part, we went ahead and aged up the twins. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys Miss Lavender's makeover here really quick. There we go. So there she is, because I don't think I showed you her in the last part, but like, look at this. She's identical to her mom. Like, I think they look the same. And then if you compare Dove, Nick's not very happy about it. But okay, so if you, I'm sorry, I'm probably making you guys dizzy, but if you compare it from Dove to Mr. Twilight over here, if I can get him to look up, okay, he's like eating his cake. But like, look at, they're both identical to Dove. Like, identical. So now I'm kind of wishing that I'd had them get more than one kid, but I'm actually going to get her to, I'll get her to grab some cake. And then she can go and watch her scrimmage game. Nick's getting some pancakes by the looks of it. Okay. So I'm just going to let everyone kind of get their needs up, but I hope everyone's doing really well. I'm doing pretty good. I'm just kind of trying to get a little bit ahead of my schedule here, just because I go away on vacation in a few weeks. So I'm like kind of pre-filming. Like when you guys are seeing this video, I'm on vacation in a few weeks. But when I'm like actually filming this, it's the 27th of June. So as you guys can tell, I'm a little bit ahead. But I need you to go ahead and take care of yourself here. You're not scratching the sofa. That's not happening. Okay. And then you can come over here and brush Gracie. And you can talk to her. And just kind of get Gracie in a bit of a better mood socially. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a really great day. I'm feeling really good today, which is awesome. I don't know. Feeling good, feeling good. And apparently we actually have a goldfinch on our carpet. I'm going to go ahead and sell it. I forgot that Gracie actually collected a bunch of animals. So here we are. So we've got a spotted beetle, which we're going to go ahead and sell. We've got a termite, which we're also going to go ahead and sell. And we have an iguana, which we're going to go ahead and sell. Okay. And I was trying to help Gracie get her social up, but she's sleeping. So that really didn't work out too well for me now, did it? And then I'm going to get Nick to come over here and use the bathroom, and then he can go ahead and clean up. Okay. And then you, my dear, I'm going to let you come over here. I actually don't know if we have one. There's a few different like bookshelves around here. So I'm just going to kind of go through them both to see which one. I don't know if we actually have one or not. I was going to go ahead and get her to start reading her books for her skills. Just because she is a bookworm, so I feel like she'd learn them faster that way. But I do know, yes, I was going to say, I know that we have a multi-tab. So I'm going to go ahead and give that to Miss Lavender over here. And we're going to go ahead and actually, I can go through here and check all the books in the house first. But if we don't have it, which it doesn't appear to me that we do, I'm going to go ahead and shop online for some books. And she wants to get a part-time job, and so does Twilight, apparently, so that's kind of cool. Alright, so we're going to go into the little skill part here. There we go. There we go. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and buy every single logic book because I don't know which one it is that she needs. And then we can go ahead and actually get some music stuff as well. Since she does play guitar, I feel like it'd be good for her to have all of the little guitar ones. So there we go. Perfect. And Mercy's having a party, which you guys saw in the last part, how well that worked out. Alright. I'm not really sure what's going on right now. Okay. I'm going to get Miss Lavender to come up here and make her bed. And then Dove's on her way to work, apparently. Nicholas should be going to the bathroom, but he's not listening to me. And Twilight, I think he's stuck. I'm really not too sure. Everybody else is moving. I'm going to just go ahead and reset Twilight here really quick. There we go. Okay. So we should be able to actually move him now, which is nice. So I'm going to get him to come up here and get... Actually, before I do that, we're going to go ahead and sign him up for a after-school club. And we'll do... I always do the life skills one, and then I feel like we could also do... I don't know. I'll just put him in some random stuff here. Okay. And then I'm actually going to go ahead and get Lavender to sign up for some after-school classes as well. So I'm going to get her to go ahead and do music, because I feel like that just makes sense. And then we can go ahead and do, I'm going to let her sign up for this first, just so that I know that they're not, like, conflicting. Okay. And then we can go ahead and sign her up for another one. We can do... I don't know. Because I feel like I'll be able to get her logic skill up pretty easy, so she doesn't need the first book, so I'm going to go ahead and put that away. And then we'll go ahead and get her started on logic number 2, and let her go ahead and get started on reading it. Alright, so she'll be working on her skills, which is good. It does look like she's pretty close to actually being up another level. And then I'm going to put the cake away. I'm going to get Twilight to come down here and grab something to eat, even though he just did. But when I reset him, it like reset his hunger or something. I'm not too sure. Something happened. And, I need the cats to get the social up, which I know it's not the greatest to have them like socializing with themselves, but I do want them to actually get a friendship as well. So we're going to go ahead and try that out. I'm just going to kind of queue up a bunch of like socializing things. Okay. So yeah, everyone's just going to kind of go ahead and do their own little thing here. Twilight's not listening to me at all. But there was apparently a cat toy in the way, which I don't understand why that would block the fridge, but apparently it does. Okay, so I'm just going to let him come down here and eat something, although now the cats are probably in the way. Nope, okay. Alright, so he's just going to go ahead and take care of his needs a little bit. And, I was going to do something and I don't remember what it was. Okay. I'm having a little bit of a weird mental moment. It's alright. Okay, so Lavender has improved her logic skill to level 5. That's pretty good. And I also just helped her with one of her wants for reading a book, so that's always kind of good as well. But I do really wish that I could get her logic skill up faster. I mean, I know there's definitely other ways, but with her being a bookworm, I feel like this is probably the fastest. I don't know. Okay, so we won the game 5-4, so that was kind of a little bit too close for comfort, but it's alright. We still won. And Layton wants to chat. No, thank you. She can't go and watch scrimmage anymore, so that kind of sucks. Okay, I'm just going to go through like her little wants here. Perform school cheer. Probably not. Okay. So, Dove honestly doesn't eat a whole lot, but I am going to have her come home and get the mail. I feel like that's the one thing I could do that's probably going to be the easiest kind of thing. I don't know. And our cats really aren't getting the social up very quickly, so that's kind of sucky. I mean, Budge isn't doing too bad, but like Gracie's isn't great. So I'll probably, if I can, work on that off camera. But I do just kind of want to cue them up. I want to get their friendship up. There's a lot of for Nick from Leighton, Dove from Marty. We're not interested in either of those parties. Ha 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 ha. That was really lame, I'm sorry. Okay. So she wants to actually go work out. I'm going to let her do it because she doesn't really have anything else to be doing right now. So she can go for it. Apparently Twilight is also reading a book. But I'm honestly just more so interested in getting Lavender's up and done with. And I'm trying to think of like things I could talk about. But like the only thing that I could really like talk about while we're doing this that I know that's like going on in the world is Beth Chapman passed away yesterday. If you guys know who she is, she was Dog the Bounty Hunter's wife, and I grew up watching Dog the Bounty Hunter, so this one kind of hit a little bit too close, especially from it being from Cancer. If you guys didn't know, back in, I believe it was April of 2017, my mom was diagnosed with cancer. She's about almost a year in remission. She'll be a year in remission in August. So it's a little bit, I don't know, it's too close for comfort, and it breaks my heart for that family, but I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to try and get back onto a bit more of a light-hearted note, I guess I could say. Nicholas and Dove are just kind of doing their thing. Apparently Budge is being approached by some random lady to pet him. I don't know what's going on. Alright. Okay, so I really need Gracie to come home and take care of her needs. Now that her social's up decently, she's got some other stuff that really needs to be taken care of. You are not setting a booby trap. You can come up here and use the bathroom. And I'll wash your hands and then brush his teeth, and then he can probably go to bed, because it is getting a little bit late. Okay. So we are back, and it is now Monday night. I did go ahead and skip just a little bit because not a whole lot was going on. Lavender's up here reading his school book, nothing all too exciting. And, yeah, nothing really happened. She got the want to go to prom because that is actually coming up, so that's kind of exciting. So I'm hoping I'll be able to do that. And, yeah, we're just kind of hanging out, getting everybody kind of just the needs taken care of, really. That's kind of really my main thing, is just kind of getting the needs up. Our game record isn't really too great, but we are getting closer to being done her career, which is awesome. She's very close, like not like very close, but she's getting closer to getting a promotion. So it's definitely helping us out a bit. Okay. So I want Dove to actually clean up her dish here. I really want to change up her outfit. I can't stand it. But I'm going to let her come up here and take a shower. Okay. And then Lavender, as I said, is just kind of hanging out, reading her book. Okay, and I'm going to get Dove to actually answer her phone because it's ringing and driving me insane. And no, we're not going on a date with Jack. So we're going to come up here and get her to go ahead and shower, and then she can go ahead and do some woohoo with Nick, because they could both use a little bit of fun. And then I'm just going to get Twilight and Lavender probably to head off to bed. Well, actually, I guess I need to take care of Lavender a little bit. Okay. So she's at logic level 6. That's not too bad. and she's got music tomorrow, and then I put her in school council, which I know doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it's okay. But we are actually on to the third logic book now, so that's kind of exciting. But I want to see if I can get like her skill up just a tad bit more. It doesn't seem like I'm going to be able to. It looks like she's going to be up till like 3 a.m., so that's not going to work. But it's okay. I'm going to go ahead and get her to go to bed. And then we'll probably just actually go ahead and pick up in the morning. I mean, Dove and Nicholas are going to go ahead and woohoo. The kids are gone off to bed. Susan Wainwright apparently just passed. Yeah, so we're just going to kind of end it off with a little bit of Dove and Nick woohoo. Nothing all too exciting. But I may as well. They're still young enough. Okay. So. Waiting for Dove. Of course. But okay, so they are going to go ahead and woohoo. And I'm going to come down here, queue up some interactions for the cats to kind of take care of themselves because, I mean, that's necessary. But I think I'm actually going to go ahead and wrap this part up here, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this part. If you did, you can go ahead and hit that like button down below. If you guys want to see some more videos from me, you can subscribe. And if you're already subscribed and want notifications for when I post, you can go ahead and hit that bell. And I will see you guys all in my very next video on Friday. Okay, bye guys! Watching it end again and again. I feel it in waves, you follow me, drifting to